Hi everyone, welcome to day 14 of my 121 day journey through Masteries.com's weight loss Octagon. So this is the Octagon here. I started my journey in the strong body system. Right now I am in the lean body system, and if you've been watching the videos, you will know that the strong body system lasted for 11 days. I'm now almost halfway into the lean body system, and the difference between the two really is about how I am working out and how many carbohydrates I'm limiting as a daily amount. So right now I am aiming for no more than 32 grams of carbs, and I'm trying to eliminate as many sugars and any artificial sweeteners and chemicals as possible from my diet, which means whole foods, and trying to eliminate anything that would not be whole foods, so anything processed or created in a factory. So that being said, today on Dear Masteries, on the advice column that I have at dearmasteries.com, if you want to check that out, I was talking, because there was a question, I was talking about supplements and meal replacements, especially versus whole food. Now, the thing is, if you are looking at a meal replacement, just keep in mind that a meal replacement might not be suitable for all sorts of diets. The reason is that a lot of meal replacements have a lot of carbohydrates, or they have a lot of fats, and depending on the style of dieting, it may not fit properly. So that aside, meal replacements should really only be used if you can't get whole foods for some specific reason. So let's say that you are driving and you have to go a long distance, and you're feeling quite hungry, and you need to eat, but you can't stop and have something, whether you prepared it or whether you stop at a restaurant. So a meal replacement in a shaker cup might not be a bad idea. What might be a better idea would be to get a good quality protein and mix the protein. Now, it might not taste as good if you get one that's natural, that is. Some of them are sweetened quite a bit with different things, and they might be okay. But let's try to stay away from the chemicals and the artificial sweeteners as much as possible, and sugars. Sometimes you'll need to get them, and that's fine. But you shouldn't depend on a meal replacement or a protein powder as your crutch or your plan for losing weight. Yes, they can be great things to help you in a time of need. They would be better suited right after your workout if you want something that's going to be fast because you're going from the gym to home or from the gym to work or whatever. That might be a better solution for you. Whenever you have a choice, try to get the whole foods. That's really important. If you're going to have a meal replacement that has a lot of or certain amounts of sugars or artificial sweeteners, and that's going to put you over your limit, whatever the limit is, if it's calories, if you're on the macro style of dieting, or if you're on a low carb style of dieting and it's going to put you over your carbohydrate limit, I would recommend going with something natural like carrots. Get some carrot sticks, some baby carrots, whatever, or even an apple, cut that up, versus having the meal replacement. The reason why I say that is you'll get more out of the carrots and the apple simply because the whole food has all the properties that your body has evolved to use and to assimilate and digest from that whole food than it does with something like a meal replacement that would have been created by man. Usually it's extracts of stuff all put together in a factory and then brought to you. Now, our bodies have not evolved over thousands of years to use this meal replacement, but it has evolved over thousands of years to use the whole food. So the whole food is really important. I would certainly recommend that you try as hard as you can to get a whole food diet, whatever style of dieting that you're using. Try to get as much whole foods in as you can, and if you can prepare it yourself, all the better. If not, try to go to a restaurant or somewhere that have prepared it from whole foods, not extracts of foods. So it's not a chemical food, it's a whole real food. If you're going with, if you have to go down the path of a meal replacement, just be careful, because some of those vitamins that are listed on the package might only be a scientific measurement and may not actually be used by your body. So even though it says a certain percentage or amount of vitamin B is within the product that was created in a factory, it doesn't mean that your body is going to actually use that the way it would a whole food source of vitamin. Okay? Because your body hasn't evolved to use that package and that scientific extract, okay, that artificial vitamin. And sometimes those vitamins aren't even made like it would be in an apple. Maybe it's pulled from crude oil. Okay, so just be careful. Yes, from petroleum oil or something, some source like that. So be careful. You want to get this whole food. It has the enzymes, it has, you know, all the good bacteria and all the good stuff that your body does need, the good fibers, you know, everything that your body has evolved, has naturally grown throughout the years to use, to digest, to assimilate, and to break down. It knows what to do with it. Some of the stuff that's in the other packaged stuff, unfortunately, sometimes your body has no idea what to do with it. So it can cause a lot of different reactions in your body, some illnesses even, and that's not a good thing. If you do go with any sorts of powders or whatever, I'd recommend going with a natural source, good quality product. And it's always good to research the company itself and get as much review feedback as you can about where they're sourcing their ingredients from. Some companies just buy the cheapest thing they can that has the highest scientific value, even though it may not actually be something your body can use, or it might not even be a real food thing that your body recognizes. So just be careful with that. I'm going to give a shout out here to my friend Chris, who owns Advanced Genetics, and you can actually check him out at agarmy.com. He has no idea I'm doing this, by the way, but he has a really good protein. It is sourced from New Zealand, and if you know anything about certain types of proteins, you'll know that this is one of the best sources that you can actually get. It's really good natural source of good healthy protein. So if you have to go with a protein, I recommend getting something like what Chris has at agarmy.com. It's the right, that's what I would choose, something that's really good. Okay. That being said, there's a lot of companies out there that do make good quality products, and then there's some out there that don't. Chris really, like, he built this company with his wife from the ground up. He really cares about people, and to me that means more than a big company who really cares about making money for their shareholders. I see a difference between the two. That doesn't mean that their values aren't aligned with the person, but I know Chris is aligned with the person and really cares about you. So I don't know about you, but I really care about my health. I really care about my long-term well-being. So yeah, a little shout out to you, Chris, if you're watching. Otherwise, please go with a whole food first. Choose the supplement second. It's a great way to get it when you need something, but you don't have the time because you're really busy and can't sit down for 5 minutes. If you can sit down for 5 minutes, please choose the whole foods. Your body will thank you because that's what it knows. That's what it has evolved to use. Otherwise, please go with a good quality supplement. Your diet should never be based on supplements. Your diet should be based on whole foods. The supplement should just supplement and be there to help you. So, vitamins should never be your primary source of nutrition. Should be your whole foods, and the vitamin at best should be your insurance policy. Okay? So please go after the whole foods. That's what your body knows how to break it down and use, and to keep you healthy, keep you strong, keep you full of energy, and keep you going. So if you have a chance, take a look on Masteries.com. You'll learn more about the weight loss Octagon. There's some links there that you can check out. Have a couple different products. There's a video download. You can download MP4s. There's 8 hours of it, and I go through a lot. I don't go really deep in the detail. I kind of explain how things work, and I go through all 8 of the weight loss Octagon, all 8 sections. There's also a Facebook stream, so you can get that as well. And coming out in the fall, there is a training webinar that I'm going to be putting on in case you need specific instruction and you need someone to take you through it. That way you get through it. If you're one of those people, that's great. I've got that coming. I also have the Weight Loss Octagon Express coming out. That's going to be in the fall, but it's going to be really condensed, and it's not going to go through the details, and I'm not going to explain to you how and why things happen or work. Instead, I'll just give you, this is what you need to do, and just do it. So it'll be something different. Lots of other things, coaching, consulting. So check it out if you need or want. Masteries.com. Otherwise, I hope to see you tomorrow at 121days.com, and hopefully you have a great day.